Welcome back to another episode of Through Thick and Thin with
Torrie
and
Mr.
Pelle.
Pelle.
Mr. Pelle.
Mr. Pelle.
I sound like I'm your uncle
You could be.
or your slave owner.
The wage here really isn't that great. So
Kind of a slave owner. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Your week's been good?
Week's been good. It was a long weekend, just coming off a long weekend. Now we got a short work week. Dude, I think having the Monday off is so far superior to having the Friday off.
I agree.
I don't know if it really affects you much, you own your own business, but
It does. Like it gives me an extra day. Like I can usually on long weekends, especially if it's a Monday,
because
then I try and get a lot of work done Friday evening.
Yeah.
Kind of give that right off that Friday evening. And then you have all weekend to more or less enjoy stuff.
It's great because Friday's already kind of like a fuck it Friday. Like everyone kind of just dogs it a bit.
Yeah.
So you're already used to going, it's kind of a fun day, Friday.
And I always feel like it's easier to make plans as the weekend goes on rather than to have that Friday. And then by the time you kind of think of stuff to do, then the weekend, it feels like the weekend's, the long weekend's over.
Yep. No, Monday is definitely superior to the Friday in the terms of the long weekends. It's my favorite.
What'd you do Monday? Did we watch the baseball game Monday?
What did I do Monday? Yes, we watched baseball. How about them Jays, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what to think of them, man. They're like the most mediocre team ever.
And Rangers are playing Athletics tomorrow. We get to play the Royals.
Yeah.
So, and we're both tied.
Yeah, and the Rangers, I think they're just having right now they've dropped off the map a little bit, but I think they'll bounce back because they still have some guys hitting pretty good.
Yeah. You would think that we would bounce back at some point this season, right?
Dude, all year everybody's been saying this team's just got to get going.
Yeah,
it's like we got 12 games left.
Yeah, we still have to get going.
Eventually we'll get going.
Yeah. It's crazy that we lose to teams that we should murder and we win against teams that we should lose to. Unless it's in the AL East. Like if we're playing the Orioles or the Rays,
we're getting killed.
The
whole thing with this weekend, we played Oakland and what was the other team?
Rockies.
Yeah. And we did win both series.
You can't get a sweep though.
Impossible.
Don't know.
And it was sketchy.
It was very unstable.
The whole time was sketchy.
Yeah, it was sketchy to watch.
Even the games we won were not clear wins. Other than I think we did put on a bit of a clinic on the one game.
Oakland game was pretty
towards the end, but it was a 0-0 game until the 7th inning.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But I digress. It
is what it is, but I mean
sports, right?
Shout out to the Buffalo Bisons, dude.
Yeah, their hitting coach.
Yeah,
good.
Really good apparently.
Because as those minor league guys come up, they just keep hitting.
They keep hitting. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Do you think it's a skill thing?
You know what I think it is? I think it's an ego thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We had the last time the Jays were really good during the season is we had a lot of egos, but of established players who just kind of got put together and they played well together. But they were all decent players. Yeah. Or the core was decent. Now we have a core of young players who've kind of had blips. That they're
going to be decent.
Yeah. And then they like to pimp home runs that bounce off the wall.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. It's really awesome, in sports, when you see someone do something they think is really good, and then it ends up not turning out very good, and then they get embarrassed. That's sweet.
Yeah, or in work terms, you'd probably get fired.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, laid off or.
I wonder how that works, because obviously there's stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I wonder how that works for let's say in this case, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hits what he thinks is a home run and stands at the plate and proceeds to watch it bounce off the wall. Still got a double off of a bad throw, but I wonder what happens at the in the dugout afterwards, if anything happens, or you have to be careful with a guy like that.
What I don't understand is when I was growing up, you were always told just to run as hard as you can out of the box. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and that's what those minor league guys do. I just broke my bracelet. So
didn't want it, eh?
Done.
Probably fake.
It's silver.
Okay. It's real.
Or it's stainless steel, sorry, not silver.
Okay.
Yeah, more durable, they told me.
Oh, good. Yeah.
checks out, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I wonder how much like you have to deal. I'm sure in business you have to deal with egos, but I feel like people in like a typical like 9 to 5 are a lot easier to replace.
Yes.
Than
a professional baseball team. Yeah.
Like if you lose a player, you can't just go pick up an equal player.
No. I mean, you can in Vladimir's case.
Yeah, actually, there is comparable players that.
What do you think Josh Bell's up to?
Ringing the Liberty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's life. It seems, but that's the kind of season now. It feels fall's coming in. It's playoff baseball coming up soon. That's exciting.
Yeah, it would just be nice to have a clear indication into the playoffs, you know?
Like get on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, like we have 5 games, 10 games to spare, you know?
Yep.
Something where we don't have to worry about all these games.
Yeah, was that your phone ringer?
Yeah, that was my phone. I was waiting for you to say something.
What is that? Like, what's that noise it makes?
I don't know. It sounded fun.
Cute.
Sounded fun.
Yeah, it would be nice to have like a team one year that just dominates, but doesn't seem to be in our cards.
Nope.
Toronto sports is always a little bit rough.
Which is inflamed by the media. That is Toronto.
Yes. It's almost like New York sports.
I cannot believe the amount of like dick riding commercials I've seen
For the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to guess they just pre-record them and they're like, I guess we got to pump these out.
Hope this season works out. Yeah.
Shoot. And then this weekend coming up is good UFC card.
Yeah. Who's fighting?
Adesanya and Sean Strickland.
Oh, Strickland. He's going to get murked.
Have you seen any of the press conferences and stuff?
I would imagine Strickland's running his mouth.
It's unbelievable. It's funny.
How many times did he call Izzy gay?
0.
Oh.
But I guess Izzy, to Strickland's credit, Izzy, I guess, was fought in China and fought in these different places. And after one of his fights, he had to hold up they asked him to hold up a Chinese flag.
Ooh.
And then he said, he's like Chinese. So Strickland keeps like.
So now he's fighting out of China type of thing, like the joke that he's the.
Strickland keeps saying he's the Chinese champ.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, I got paid. And then Sean Strickland's argument is, oh, like, okay, so you'll sell out to China just to get paid kind of thing, which is interesting. It's making for an interesting kind of.
Strickland's not going to beat him, though.
Yeah, I don't think so. Strickland has been a little bit one-dimensional. He keeps saying that he does a lot of wrestling, and Izzy keeps telling him that he's going to try and, like, Sean's going to try and wrestle him.
He also said the less he focuses on the fight, the better he fights, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, the guy's a psycho. Did you hear him on Joe Rogan?
No.
Oh, highly recommend
he's
that
a lunatic
podcast.
or what?
Wild. He just talks about his dad, and one day he was talking.
Yeah.
His dad was sick in bed, and his dad had said to him, and I guess his dad was a real piece of garbage when he was young, had said to him, he had a gun in his hand and said he was going to off himself. And Sean Strickland responded with, yeah, you should. Because I guess he's like, well, I was looking at my dad and he really had nothing to live for. He treated his family terrible, treated his wife terrible, treated himself terrible. He's like, why would you stick around? And I'm like, oh, what a childhood.
Yeah.
And he was a white supremacist when he was
Strickland?
in grade 7.
I mean, does that count?
He said, yeah, and he says, yeah, that was a time in my life, and he's like, I realized it was bad, but he said I was messed up, and I was just looking for people to look up to, and this was the thing.
So they have a grade 7 white supremacist fighting,
which is wild.
A black guy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
A black Chinese man.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool, right?
It's cool. You don't see
him
like
very
often.
It's kind of like a rated R version of Degrassi a little bit.
Yeah. They get them all, you know.
Yeah, man. Good weekend here. Nice weather. Did a little swimming.
Was some good weather there. Yep.
Yeah, man. And then you got anything planned for this weekend? Ooh, you got a baseball tournament, don't you?
Playing the baseball tournament. Yep.
You're
really looking forward to it.
No.
I'm happy to donate my money to the cause, but I'm not looking forward to it.
Did you get any custom cleats, custom bat?
No. Just hoping that the Jays will see me and I'll get picked up. You know,
a little bit of a showcase.
Yeah. It's a combine. It's a combine. Yeah.
Well, Columbine. Good luck out there.
I don't know. We play 1 game Friday and then 4 games on Saturday.
Wow. Well, if you all of a sudden you do need somebody
Let
for
you
a
know.
game or two, I was thinking about it this week, and I thought, you know what, I could help out if you guys really need somebody.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
You don't really need
throw your
somebody.
name out there.
Yeah, don't ask me because I live right nearby.
Don't ask you or ask you.
If you really need somebody, yeah. Like if you're like, yeah, we need a guy.
Okay. Like if I text the person now and be like, hey, do we need another person? I have somebody.
Yeah, like for a couple games maybe, or a game or two. You know,
Okay.
I don't want to commit all the way.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I want to get in, I want to get out.
Yeah. That's what I want to do. I don't want to play. We start baseball at 9:30 and it goes. The last game's at 5.
Ooh, bring your snacks.
Why are we playing 4 games, dude? I'm almost 30. I don't want to be doing 4 games. I can barely do back-to-back games.
Yeah, all on the same day. Your
Yeah.
arm is just shot. Your back is shot from
Crazy.
swinging out of your shoes.
Crazy.
Flipping, everybody's mad at each other by the end of the day.
Yeah, it's wild.
Some people fall in love. Friendships get ruined. Friendships get created.
Breakups happen, I've heard.
Divorces.
Childbirths. It's an all-around event.
I heard someone got cancer last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
terminal.
The radiation of the heat coming off
Yeah.
my swing, dude.
Yeah, just old age. Someone died of old age.
Yeah, I could see that. It's a long day.
Game 4.
Yeah.
Life support.
Mm-hmm.
Put them on a ventilator.
Yep.
And they were vaccinated.
Oh, thank God. Thank God for that. Yeah.
I was going to ask you a question, man. We've talked about the electric scooters before, right? Tell me what you think of this. I think people who drive the electric bikes kind of think they're on motorcycles.
Yeah, I could see it. Maybe like if motorcycles were a little like prided up, you know?
Explain the prided up part.
I don't know. It's just tough to look like straight on anything electric.
I agree. But do you kind of see that too? Like they're getting a little bit too much, like
Yeah,
a little too comfortable out there.
Yeah, you gonna take your bike to them or what? You
Just sit up now. I'm gonna crack that throttle a few
but
times.
also that shit's annoying too.
The cracking the throttle.
Like
yeah.
guys that rip the like why? You're in
I
public space. They see some people. They rip the shit out of their
that part I
stuff.
don't understand. Like on the highways and stuff like that, I like to do
Yeah.
it. But it's like when you're just like cracking the throttle next to like a group of going to the keg
Yeah.
for supper. It's like, what do you like? Grandma's here, dude. Just hush up.
No, it's
Like I've noticed they drive like they're starting to drive instead of on the side of the road. They drive like in the lane now,
well, they can't drive on the sidewalk.
which they shouldn't.
Oh, you're just talking on the side of the road.
Yeah, but now they're like on the road, and no joke, dude. 2 days ago, seen a guy in leathers,
Leather chaps.
leather jacket, leather chaps, baby. Now,
Well, when I talked about being prided up, were they assless, those chaps?
ooh, that's a good question.
They have like some stuff, like bedazzled stuff
I think
on
I
them?
would have noticed, right?
You think? Yeah.
No. Also, have you seen the guy with the iPad on his bike driving around?
Full-blown iPad.
Full bone iPad on his bike. The guy crazy. He's got a full blown iPad mounted to the handlebars on his bike. You haven't seen this guy?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna see if I can get him on video.
Before we bring that guy up, does he have a learning disability?
No, he's old.
Oh, okay.
He's just an old guy.
Okay.
I just want to know what he's watching.
Maybe he thinks it's a windshield.
It may as well be. Might as well be.
He's probably watching whatever Peloton's promoting.
Could you imagine he's doing a Peloton race,
Yeah.
but in not on a spin bike, out in
a
public?
real bike. It'd be sweet.
It'd be a little tough though. Like when you ride a Peloton, does it give you like a track, like as if you're racing outside?
I have no clue.
I don't know either. But if it did, that'd be funny because all of a sudden they're like, turn right. All right. And he's in a cornfield.
Hey, but it's an electric bike, right?
Yes, that's true.
So he would just plow through that.
Yep.
I'm also kind of concerned about like the electric scooters a bit because I've seen like 8-year-olds on those things doing like 40K.
The best part is when there's two. There's like an 8-year-old.
And they're holding it like this and trying to drive that thing. Just ripping.
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sight to see.
It's crazy. And they're by themselves.
Or with their like 4-year-old sibling.
Yeah.
Grabbing onto their waist behind them.
Yeah. It's a jungle out there. It's an absolute jungle.
It's just about 6 siblings shy of what you see in India.
Yeah, or like Mexico during rush hour, you have like 4 people on a moped.
And I think really, I hate to take it here, but I think really that speaks to the state of our country.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I can think 10 years back, you didn't see shit like that.
Yeah.
And now look at us.
Yeah. We're doing podcasts now.
Next thing you know, the kid's carrying a mattress. He's got 14 bags of groceries.
Yeah.
He's got a trailer hooked up to it.
Yeah, with a mower on the back.
How about
He's just starting a job.
How about everybody with a VW sedan and having a trailer on the back?
Dude, I was going to bring that up today.
Yeah?
That was one of my topics.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you about that because, like, I want to get your perspective. Is it just immigrants hauling trailers behind, like, some form of sedan or small SUV?
Yeah, basically, if it seems like if your car is made is a European build,
Yeah.
it comes with a hitch, I think.
And a small trailer.
Yeah, like I've seen VW Jettas, not as much with the Jettas anymore, like just the standard 4-door Jetta,
Yeah.
not as much anymore. But the mid-2000s Jettas, that used to be a big thing.
I saw a Touareg hauling a car.
Yeah, dude.
And don't get me wrong, I understand it probably because that's all they have from where they come from. They don't probably have pickup trucks, right? So they're just like, oh, we'll just use the SUV because it's good for everything because that's all they probably have out there because it's a small European country, right? They don't have these big tow trucks, these big Ford F-150s. But here, that's how our culture was raised. Oh, you need a truck to tow something when probably you don't. But it looks just goofy. Have you seen like a Camry?
Yeah.
Following like with a trailer full of
Hauling a mower, push mower, riding mower, weed whacker,
anything.
Husqvarna chainsaw,
A couple extra bumpers.
couple extra bumpers,
Like,
power washer.
yeah. I mean, hey,
And that sucker's just sacked.
grind don't stop though. Maybe he's doing it as a side thing.
Do you think it's the diesel thing? Like, because a lot of them are diesel, like especially the Volkswagen stuff.
Yeah.
They're diesel, so they're like, oh, like diesels are made to haul.
Maybe the Touareg was a diesel that was
Yeah,
hauling
right?
his car, and it was doing it flawlessly.
The
I
thing
might
about
say.
the Touaregs, though, is they are, they're not cheap.
No,
Like, they're the equivalent, like, cost-wise of a pickup truck.
back then they don't make them anymore.
They don't?
No, they were discontinued a while ago.
Well, I hate to take it here, but it's kind of speaks to the state that our country's in, doesn't it?
Yeah. You keep doing that.
You know, 10 years ago, you didn't see stuff like that. And now this is what we get.
Can't get over it, eh? Just,
Nobody can get a truck anymore.
Yeah.
They have to haul shit with their sedan.
Yeah, hey, makes it work. What I find funny though is I remember Volkswagen made a Touareg with a V10 diesel engine in it.
Baby.
It's very rare. There's not a lot of them. Anyways, I saw a video on Top Gear. I watched the episode. Jeremy Clarkson was pulling a Boeing 747 with it.
With it? Do you think it was real, though? Because a lot of that stuff on there, they did it for theatrics.
Yeah, for theatrics and stuff. But he did other things with it that were very impressive.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was just so overpowered for what it was.
That's unbelievable.
When it comes to like torque and towing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat.
That's sweet. Do you think if you move to... Okay, let's start here. I'm just curious now.
Yeah.
You got me. You tickled my little...
move to Romania.
Is that where you're moving if it's a European country? Romania? Okay.
What? I'm not picking up why though. Hey.
I think I know why.
Okay.
Because I know you.
I want to be with the brothers. You know.
I was gonna say you don't want me to say it on the podcast, but a couple people Torrie looks up to. They live out in Romania. You guys can look up celebrities.
Their last name rhymes with slate.
Yeah, or plate,
or
crate,
maybe mate because we're mates. You know.
or fate.
Fate. Yeah.
Do you think? Would you import like a F-350
into Romania? I mean, yeah, it'd be kind of funny. What would be shitty though is like, you know, those small towns in Italy, you just get like an F-350 dually and you're just fucking mad that you can't go anywhere in it. How much would, I bet you that'd be a fortune to get one out there. And and register it and like.
But what a flex, man! Like some guys in Romania, they're flexing their BMW or their Bugattis.
Yeah.
This guy, he's got a 96.
Let's do 97 for familiarity, you know?
And a nice 97.
Yeah. Turning radius of a semi.
Injectors are going. Puffing white smoke. This guy's clacking down the road every day on the way to work. The flipping cobbler's factory. He's building shoes.
That'd be sweet.
But imagine the trailers you could legitimately haul.
And imagine the wage I'd get at that cobbler factory. I bet you it's probably decent from where I live.
Well, it's got to be to pay for your diesel truck. Imagine getting parts. Just go to the...
Well, there's lots of Fords in Europe. They have a European division in so I'm probably could source something.
Yeah, you...
Or just engine swap it, 2.4 liter.
Just put a little Zuzu in there?
Yeah. It sounds like a mosquito.
It's hardly moving. That's wonderful. Yeah, I knew they made a V8 Touareg too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Gas as well, I think.
The V8 was gas,
and then there was a V8 diesel. A V8 diesel is impressive. I've never even heard of that.
A V8 diesel?
Yeah, that's what the diesel was V8. Or not a V10.
V10, yeah.
That's great. I've never heard of that.
They put I think they put those in the Hummers too. The V10
Duramaxes?
I think it was a Duramax. I think
you think they were V10s?
I think it was a V10. It might have been a V8. I've been
so used to diesels being like inline sixes or something, or V8 even.
Yeah. Let's see the H1 Hummer motor. This is for you guys. I know you guys are curious. So this one says an AMG. So far I'm wrong. Hummer H1 came with a Detroit diesel V8 6.5 liter or a turbo Detroit diesel V8 or a 6.6 liter turbo Duramax V8 again.
Huh.
So no V10.
No V10. That makes sense. It's America. The only V10 I think we've had is the Ford V10 that was in every camper, an F-250. Remember that? Remember though, like that year that they came out? If you could get the diesel or if you were crazy enough to get the V10?
Yes.
Yeah, that was sweet.
So now there is some nuance here because someone apparently did make a V10 Hummer dragster with 3,000 horsepower.
So it's one.
And can reach 70 miles per hour in 2 seconds.
It's really not that impressive in layman's terms. Like now I see scooters doing that.
I see 8-year-olds.
Yeah, their power to weight ratio with an 8-year-old on a scooter is crazy.
It's got to be crazy. Yeah. They should. Dang. I hate that I just thought of this. There's got to be races with those things, right?
There is.
Of course there is.
I'm pretty sure I've sent you videos. It is the most bitch thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They dress up in like wind gear, so they're more aerodynamic. Oh, they look like Power Rangers, dude.
Is there anybody doing tricks on those things yet?
On electric scooters?
Yeah.
No, not that I know of. We could start something.
On concrete. Oh.
Yeah. On concrete.
Just 40K and just hitting like skate park ramps.
They're already doing it. Like they're already on concrete. Where else are you going to go? Grass, do some dirt jumping. What was it? There is some cool electric bikes though. Like I think there's an electric dirt bike. Yeah.
Like a cool one.
Yeah. KTM I think makes one. Husqvarna makes one. Segway makes one.
But isn't there like a off-brand type of thing? It's its own kind of new brand. I'm gonna see if I can
Apollo?
Find it. It could be Apollo.
Tesla has a quad, I think, an electric quad.
Tesla does?
Yeah.
Do they sell it?
I don't know.
Can you actually buy it?
I think it was a package deal that came with the Cybertruck because it would fit in the back of the box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if that was way back when. Like,
so these are called cake bikes.
Okay.
And they're electric dirt bikes. Do you want to see a picture?
Yeah.
So if
they look nice.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Oh wow.
So if you guys want to know what we're looking at, just search up cake electric bikes, and they look like dirt bikes.
Standard dirt bikes, but with electric engines. Interesting. Neat.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Do you think you'll ever get one, like an electric bike?
No. I'd rather have a scooter as much as I shit on them.
Really?
Just for like convenience sake.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of like, I've seen people bring them into stores.
You can fold them up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But they're, yeah. Like I like the ones that kind of look like, the Honda 70s. Honda like 70cc dirt bikes back in the day. They're a little bit bigger than that, obviously, but those ones I like. I don't know. I forget who makes those, but they kind of have that little back rack on over the back tire and a little bit bigger tires on it.
Those are, but they're also like double the price of the scooters.
Yeah. So you're going to pay for that, right? Convenience.
Got to pay to play, right?
Hell yeah. Do you remember when you were a kid, did you ever ride? I do have another story that's going to segue with this.
Okay.
But did you ever ride a bike that was too big for you as a kid?
Yes. Yep.
And you had to like hop on it and like, get going.
Yep.
And then just hope like if you fell off, like you couldn't catch yourself. You were just going to bounce off whatever surface was below you.
Or if you fell off enough, you could maybe stick your leg out and catch yourself. Hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
you like that diagram I did?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Don't know why I did that, but
I knew what you meant though.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you couldn't sit on the seat and reach the pedals. So you'd have to kind of sit on that middle bar.
Yep.
And pedal. But back then your nuts weren't really a thing. So you're just someone really kicked them, they hurt. But other than that, you could just do whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was simpler times.
Definitely simpler.
You want me to bring it there? You want me to take it there?
Yeah. That's
you don't see that anymore.
Well, I mean, you do, except they're riding electric scooters that are too big for them.
Yeah.
Instead of bikes.
And that's inflation.
Yeah.
That's inflation.
Yeah.
I remember you had a particular bike. I think Paul Sr. and Paul Jr. might have built it for you.
Oh, yeah, dude. A chopper pedal bike. That thing was sick.
It was really cool, and I really liked that you had it because I thought that thing was the sweetest thing ever. Until we had to actually go anywhere.
Yes.
Because he was an absolute unit.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, didn't it only have one gear?
It did.
And you just had to pedal the shit out of that thing to get it going. Like it was like starting a diesel in like fifth or sixth gear.
Yeah, it sucked, but it was cool. The seat was really comfortable.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
I remember showing up to your house and you were ripping and chilling on that thing.
and like me being me, I would have been probably 50 pounds overweight as a kid. And with like my tight t-shirt and my shorts. Jeez.
This guy was a handlebar mustache and some white hair away from being Paul Sr., dude. From throwing a chair across the shop.
You would have been who was the other guy?
That was the guy who actually did all the work in the back.
and then like they interviewed him. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just
here. Or what was the other son's name? Not Paul Jr.
Paul Jr.
But there was another son.
Oh yeah, that always got neglected or something. He just
didn't
never
do shit.
Yeah. Flip.
I forget that guy's
I don't even
name.
know his. Yeah, I don't know.
What a show! Is that still going or is it done?
I think
they're still alive though. Right?
Oh, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully. I mean,
American Chopper, dude. I remember watching them with my dad all the time.
Yep, I remember watching it with your
Jesse
dad.
James Garage, Monster Garage. Shit, that was good.
What was that guy's deal? Like, what made Jesse James so famous? Like, was it his builds, like motorcycle builds?
I think he was a musician, wasn't he?
Let's check it out. This is kind of fun.
I thought he was like and he dated Jessica Simpson, didn't he?
Yeah, was that the thing that made him famous?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
So there's Jesse James that was an American outlaw bank and train robber, but definitely a different one. We will see if we can find the other one. So he's a television personality, an automotive mechanic. He's the founder of West Coast Choppers. That's what it'll be. So that's the big one.
Okay.
The West Coast Choppers thing. So he had a TV show, obviously, because you watched it. And Monster Garage. And Motorcycle Mania, which chronicled his everyday life. So yeah, he's just like
what was his legal name?
Let me check here for you.
Is it Jesse James, really?
Jesse Gregory James.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
It's kind of cool then.
Yeah, so he was married to Carla James, Jameen Lindmulder, Sandra Bullock. So he doesn't look like he was married to Jessica Simpson.
Sure it was Jessica Simpson had a thing.
Sandra
Bullock?
And he was also married to a porn star.
Isn't Sandra Bullock a really good
Actress, yep.
Yeah. What was she doing with him? That seems very out of character. What movies was Sandra Bullock in?
Miss Congeniality, Miss Congeniality 2, Miss Congeniality 3, Blindside. Do you actually not know?
I know that she's like regarded as a good actress, right?
Yeah, I really liked her in a lot of movies. Gravity.
I'm just pulling her up. Yeah, that's crazy. She seems like a guy that would date George Clooney.
They might have.
Not Jesse James, you know?
2 weeks notice. A real savant of the
dude, she was
in Hollywood.
I thought she was in better movies, to be honest. I'm looking at them. Not that impressive.
Ocean's 8.
That's maybe it. Huh.
Yeah, really.
Wow. How is she famous, dude?
Because she's a good actress, dude.
What movie here is good? Minions?
Gravity was decent. Miss Congeniality was massive.
But was it good?
I liked it.
Dude, I'm not seeing one movie here that is like, yep, that's the one.
In 2010, she was named one of...
Oh, Bird Box was probably...
Bird Box was good?
Bird Box was good.
She was one of Time's 100 most fluent... Holy crap, can I say letters today?
Not fluently.
Time's 100 most influential people in the world.
She hit 100 or what? She was at 100?
Let's see.
Maybe because she was just... making so many bad movies that's why she was influential, you know?
It's funny, it doesn't say what she was on the list.
Yeah.
But she won some awards. Academy Awards including nominations for 2 Academy Awards, 1 British Film Award. So she won an Academy Award. Wow. Good for her.
Shout out Sandra Bullock. If you want to come on the podcast and change my mind about your movie discography, right?
Yep.
That's the right word I'm looking for?
Yep.
Shout out. Come on out.
You can be on. We won't even hesitate.
Yeah, and I can dress like Jesse James or Pelle Ken. He's probably closer to him than if you really want to bring up old relationships.
That's why she'd come on, eh? They have a look-alike Jesse James, so I gotta go.
Yeah. Yep.
So a little bit of what's in the news right now.
What's in the news?
North Korea says it launched new tactical nuclear attack submarine. According to the state-run Korean Central News Agency, also known as the KCNA.
Was it the Titan? It was the Titan, wasn't it?
The submarine will perform its combat mission as one of core underwater offensive means of the naval force of the DP.
North Korea is getting back at the Titanic.
Do you think this thing... yeah, I was going to say.
North Korea's got beef with the Titanic for sure. They're going down there and settling it.
Yeah, that's a little bit sketchy, eh?
Godspeed.
They're really ramping up because I think last week
we were talking
about it. I mean, we did offer to have someone on here. We could have kind of covered that directly, but I guess not. What's your thoughts on that?
North Korea making subs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a sandwich from North Korea, but I imagine it's pretty good.
I hear they're nuclear.
Really? They were just spreading uranium on bread?
No, it's like a saying for spectacular.
Oh. I thought maybe they put them in a microwave. They're like, ooh, you want this heated up?
You want me to nuke it?
Yeah.
Or they just give you the shit.
Yeah, no, it's a cold cut. Don't worry about it. Just wrap it up and go. I'm in a hurry here. I got a meeting with your leader, supreme leader. Yeah, we're building marshmallows. They discovered a marshmallow. It is in a mine in North Korea.
Do you think they have their own mining team?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Do you think it's white women looking for crystals? Instead, it's
it's probably not that. No, because we are kind of
We kind of got that.
Market. Yeah,
monopoly, but we don't want to say it out loud. That's interesting that they do stuff like that. Just segue to subs. Can next time you go into Subway, instead of when they ask you to toast it, can you say,
"Can I get it nuclear?" Thanks, bro. Throw a shaka, bro, at him, you know? Dude, you know what I want, bro.
Next time you're at your mom's for supper and you take a bite of the food.
Oh, this is nuclear, dude. Oh, kill me. Kill me, dude. Yeah. Shit, Kimmer, this is the bomb. It's going nuclear, dude.
Oh my God. I was gonna say, could you actually, you know what? At the till, take a bite.
What is this? What is this? Tor, that's macaroni and cheese with hot dogs. Fuck, dude. That's sick. Do you want a bologna sandwich as well? No, I'm good. But I will take some of that hot dog water.
Wiener water soup.
That wiener water soup's gonna come in handy. Yeah.
Oh shit. I was gonna say you should get them to toast it after they make your sub. Just
get
throw
them
it
to take
all
up all
in
this shit.
No. Tell them to keep it on because they don't put it in like a toaster. They put it in that like microwave thing.
It's a toaster.
Or like it's a tray.
It's
sorry.
But it's like an oven.
Yeah.
Do you know what I should do? Or what you should do is like keep going.
Keep a little more,
please. Until it's like charcoal.
See how many Subways you can light on fire? Segue to you standing outside the burnt down Subway.
Yeah.
Shit's nuclear, man.
I told them I wanted it nuclear. They didn't do it. Or they did, depending on how you would take it.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well done. Dang, okay. Well, I guess we have that covered. Have you heard anything about any updates on Hawaii?
No, I haven't. They've gone quiet since North Korea launched that nuclear sub.
Hawaii's gone real quiet, eh?
Yeah. They're busy eating, you know?
Yep.
Supper time.
Okay, so a little update on something I don't think you're familiar with. I wasn't, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Lying down contest enters 20th day as competitors vie for laziest citizen record.
Where is this located?
Montenegro.
Wow.
7 competitors lying down on mats are vying for the coveted title of laziest citizen after smashing the previous record in a satirical contest held annually in a holiday resort in northern Montenegro.
You're really pronouncing that really well. That's impressive. I would have danced around it, you know, because I don't know how to say the other part. You know?
Because
I can say Monto.
Especially with the way I'm mixing letters up today.
Yeah.
It's a little risky.
Can you do it one more time?
Montenegro.
Incredible.
So it's at 117 hours last year. That's what it went to. And they're on the 20th day. The remaining contestants said they were determined to keep going. All of us feel good. Excellent. There are no health problems. They're pampering us. All we have to do is remain lying down. This person is a 38-year-old.
They can't get up at all? Like they can't. Interesting. Do they have what's their entertainment? What's the
it doesn't really say.
I don't know if I could lie on my back that long. I'd have such bad back problems.
It started at, she said the 7 remaining contestants from a starting field of 21 had been laying down for 463 hours so far. So they really blew last year
so
out of proportion.
Get up now.
Yeah.
You did it. Now, are they peeing and pooping in like just the mattress?
Basically, standing or sitting are considered a violation and grounds for immediate disqualification. But contestants, see, there it is, are allowed to have 10 minutes every 8 hours to go to the toilet.
10 minutes every 8 hours.
Yep.
8 hours?
10 minutes every 8 hours.
That's crazy. I piss probably twice, maybe 3 times in 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm going to guess they're not eating a whole lot because otherwise I'd be
the location too.
Blowing my brains out all day.
Yeah. Huh.
What would you bring? Like, what would you bring? You have to lie down for, at this point, 460 some hours. What are you doing?
I would bring my phone and a wall charger. Obviously. Okay. Yep. Maybe a laptop and a Wi-Fi router. Video game console, maybe some video games.
But you can't sit up. You have to stay laying down.
Yep.
Do you think they get bed sores?
That's at some point you would think that would happen, right?
You think it'd have to?
Yeah. Maybe they're lubed up. They got someone bringing them like Vaseline, and they rub them down.
You know what I think I'm bringing?
What?
Probably something to start a fire. A little flint or matches. Maybe it doesn't. Seems like you could probably bring matches, a lighter, and I would really take it back to. I guess you're laying down. So how are you gonna build a fire laying down? Roll over on your side.
Probably got a lot of gas built up. Little Blue Angel,
Mm-hmm.
Get that spark going.
I just thought of something. You know how we were talking about things that are bitch last time? You know what's something that's bitch? Talking in your sleep.
I don't know if that's bitch.
That's bitch.
Why?
Have you ever watched someone
You can't help it though.
No, but have you ever watched somebody talk in their sleep?
Yeah. I talk in my sleep.
Yeah. How do you feel when you wake up and someone tells you talked in your sleep?
Nothing. I think it's funny.
A little insecure? Like,
no.
Oh, what did I say?
No, I don't feel insecure. I think it's funny.
Okay.
Especially when like another person talks in their sleep and you can have communications with that person. Like me and my buddy Dylan.
Oh, that's right.
We both sleep talk and we'll talk to each other while we're sleeping.
That's unbelievable.
That's sweet.
Do you recall like what you were talking about? Like,
no clue.
Do you don't, hey?
No clue.
That's wild.
But whoever else was in that room that night, they knew what we were talking about. Hey, I think I'm going to kill this fucking guy next to me. Yeah, do it. Do it.
I bet you won't.
He's calling me a bitch. He says sleep talking's a bitch move. Yeah.
Okay, I got another one. Trying to find your way to like a room in the dark, like when you wake up. Like when it's really dark and you're half asleep and you're just like
banging shit,
pawing walls.
Yeah.
When I was young, man, I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I went back to my room, but the way the light, like the moon was shining, it made like a outline of a door, a shadow of a door from a different room on the wall next to my door. And I thought it was my doorway and I took a hard left right into the wall.
Oh, running into glass.
Oh, nothing bad. With something in your hand.
Yeah, that's got to be the bitch. That's brutal.
Or
like when you're supposed to pull a door and you push it, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
That's
especially if you've already been through the door.
Yeah. Ooh, that's degrading.
Yeah, I don't get why. I do get why. Never mind. I'll shut up. I was gonna say I don't get why they make doors go both directions. It's the stupidest thing I've ever said.
Okay. It goes both ways. I was here last week.
So, are you familiar with? He's recently been in the news. Pretty popular over the TikToks, the Reels, that kind of stuff. Gary Busey, I think is how you say his name. Has been
What's
involved
with the buttered sausage?
Yeah.
Buttered sausage, get it out of my face. What's going on with that? Yeah, dude, that guy's sick.
What does the guy ask him to talk about again?
Buttered sausage.
No, he says, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about buttered sausage. He was involved in a hit and run accident in Malibu.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Because he also had a really bad motorcycle accident when he was an actor. That's why his face is so messed up. Because they reconstructed his face.
Does he act at all?
He was an actor, yeah.
Like still, does he?
I don't know if he still does, but in the 80s, he was a big actor.
He's 79 years old now, and he's accused of leaving a collision scene on August 30th.
Yeah, but tell me, Gary, that guy, look at him. That guy's definitely drinking and driving.
Yeah, he looks rough.
He looks,
I don't want to kick a man when he's down, you know?
He also looks rough because of his motorcycle accident, right? There's that. So funny guy though. Funny guy.
Yeah, I mean that video unintentionally. Do you think that was intentional, or what do you think was going on?
Yeah, I think it was an intentional comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to bring up here for you.
I don't want to talk about it. Buttered sausage. Better not be buttered sausage. Oh.
I'm just gonna put this in the mic, and I'm gonna turn the phone towards you. Okay.
He looks like a Terminator with like the skin on his face still. You know, like when Arnold Schwarzenegger has like his flappy. That's what he looks like. He looks like a T1000 with skin on.
Like someone gave him like, you know what? You know how they put wraps on cars?
Yeah, but it's a bad wrap.
And it's been in the sun a little bit. It's starting to peel off. You start to see the bodywork underneath kind of start to pop through.
Gary.
Poor guy. Eh?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna play something for you. I'm gonna turn the phone towards you, and then I want you to take it from here. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. No, fuck off. Fuck off. No, dude. I've had enough. I've had enough. Shut it down. Shut it down, dude. I'm not doing this. No, I hear it enough with Luke Combs. I'm not singing the damn song. Oh my!
We can make it somewhere. Any place is better.
No, I'm not doing it. I can't.
If you guys weren't familiar with that, that is the song "Fast Car" by Tracy Chapman.
Is it by Tracy Chapman?
And every other person who makes covers online.
Oh my God, that song gets played, and it frustrates me, dude.
Little backstory there. Torrie went on a bit of a rant this week to me on Snapchat, and he did say he wanted to sing "Fast Car" on the podcast, so I had that prepared. And that's the karaoke version, so you didn't hear any lyrics. Torrie was supposed to fill those in.
You got a fast car, and I want a ticket to anywhere.
Do you want me to fire it back up?
I'm good. I'm good. No. Oh, lip, dude. Luke Combs does not need to be doing fast car covers.
I agree. I like it. It's a good version. Yeah, I also liked the original version.
Yeah.
But I don't quite understand the reason for it.
We just got fucking DDoS there though because you played that song.
No, there's no lyrics. You're good.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. I have a theory. Luke Combs only had 11 songs, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it, fast car. This, and then guess what? It's #1, dude. It's #1 on his album.
My question is, how did nobody that's such low hanging fruit? You know, for someone who's good at music.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of thing you pull out at like a local bar.
Yeah.
And you're okay at music.
Yeah, and you do like cover. You're doing a dive bar doing a cover.
Yeah, you just finished singing Oasis or you know, and then you're hitting that.
Yeah.
And nobody says anything.
No, he didn't change a thing.
Nope.
Just his voice on it, and I wonder what he's making off that song.
Like it could have, and there's not really like a different feel to it, like in terms of like he didn't
speed it up or slow it down,
and he didn't sing it in like a spectacular way. He sang it the exact way it's always been sung. Like it's good. If it was the original, it'd be good, but it's just like the original.
Yeah, and just like what Boyce Avenue.
Shout out Boyce Avenue, baby.
They had one, blew up. I'm pretty sure. What the Pentatonics, were they that a cappella group that it?
I think it was in Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, they maybe did it. Probably, I don't know. It's been covered so many times, dude, and it's drives me nuts.
I think Chris Gaines covered it.
Does
shout out Chris Gaines?
Does what was I gonna say? Flip. Would he have to pay to be able to use that song?
Oh, for sure. Royalties are probably going to
all like the whole whatever he makes off that song.
Everybody who's ever made a cover of it gets a royalty of it now. So he made exactly 0.4 cents on the song. Crazy
that people are still covering that song.
What do you think the next cover out is? Like, what do you think's?
I think "Closer" by the Chainsmokers. when we get old is going to be
covered. That's actually brilliant, Torrie, because it has the same vibe. It's pretty simple, but it hypes you up a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, we've heard Fast Car our whole life.
But we even hear Closer a lot. And it's about 10 years out.
Do you still hear Closer? Yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah. Do you think anybody's going to be covering like Lil Wayne? No. Okay.
Lick it like a lollipop.
I'm a young money millionaire.
No, I don't think. No. Maybe robots.
Some AI.
Yeah.
Like that song could have, in all honesty, someone could have just typed in online. Like they could have done it. They could have typed in Luke Combs, Tracy Chapman, Fast Car cover. And then AI just pumped that sucker out.
Did you see that song with Drake and The Weeknd that Ghost writer guy?
The AI version?
Yeah, it's up for a Grammy.
But didn't Drake make them take it down? Didn't he like sue over that?
I don't know. I don't think so. The Academy's given him, or the association has given him a nominee.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that is wild.
Because he wrote it. He wrote the song.
If you would have maybe sang a little bit of that, we could have made a different AI song of you, but you decided to not do that.
No, there's enough covers out there.
Yeah, but you don't know if yours would have been better.
No, because I would have sung it the same way. I don't know any other way of singing that song.
You think you would have sang it the same way as Luke Combs?
For sure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You guys don't know this about Torrie, but you bring an acoustic guitar around this guy and he will lock up and not know what to do with it at all.
I'll throw it in the fire maybe.
We should show up, Tor, to a fire one day. I'll bring one of those boxes that you hit. I forget what they're called, like those drum boxes, and you bring an acoustic guitar, but we won't play them.
We'll just have them.
Like every time they're like, someone's like, "Oh, you guys should play a song." We like make an excuse, like, "Yeah, we don't want to be those guys," you know.
Even though we brought them. Yeah.
Oh, we were just at a show.
Yeah, and we had them. We just thought we'd bring them. Maybe you guys can play with them if you like here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix my bracelet if we do that though, because it's not gonna fly. I can't believe I broke this.
And you maybe do some DMT before we do this thing, you know?
I'm in.
Drop some acid.
Just, that might not be a great idea because we'd probably actually try to play something if we were on like intoxicated or something.
Yeah.
Maybe throw some MGK.
We can nuke them, you know? Just nuke them.
That'd be, we could.
Fun.
I had another topic to bring up here, but I totally am blanking on it right now. Oh, old school or new school rap, hip hop. What do you
what do you consider new school?
So I'm gonna say like new rap would probably be nothing that I know, so that's cool. I'd say Drake. Drake would be like new school. I'd say Lil Wayne is like the end, very very cusp, like right in between new school and old school.
So
we're gonna count
any
that.
From Wayne forward
is new school. Yeah,
I'd go new school.
Yeah. You wouldn't. I would classify Jay-Z as old school for us. I know someone's gonna get
Kanye
lit
would
up
be
in this.
Kanye would be new school.
Depend on what Kanye.
Yeah, I don't know. I think new school's fine.
Yeah, like what do you?
J. Cole and Kendrick are really good.
That's right. Yeah, J. Cole. That's right. Yeah. Very good. But Tupac. Biggie.
Plus, you're always looking to the future. Then there's like the past is the past. Can't go back.
That's deep, man.
So
don't want to go back.
No.
You know what they say about reminiscers.
Plus, with the new rap school, whatever, I just want XXX Tentacion to drop a new album. Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, they just somehow keep making albums. So I look forward to those every other week.
Yeah, that's amen, brother.
Don't know where the music's coming from, but
what do they rap about now?
What, like new school, or like the deceased?
Yeah, what are they talking about?
That's a good question.
I mean, like Tupac was like, "Life's hard."
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy's girlfriend.
Yeah.
That guy Tupac was fucking everything. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. It's probably like about girls and drugs.
Yeah.
Girls and drugs.
Isn't it weird how it went from like drugs and like gun violence, selling drugs and all that stuff to like prescription drugs?
Oh, it's still corporate drugs. Yeah.
Screw them. Where can we get some Vicodin around here?
Oxys, baby. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's funny that they're just so corporated now.
Yeah.
Corporate men. Big corporate rappers.
I wonder if those meetings are like when they're like discussing the next record deal and stuff like that.
Oh, dude. Wonder what those meetings are like when they're discussing a new drug that can get people fucked up.
Yeah. Like,
so we're going to introduce this kid. His name is Little Squeezy. And he will be addicted to this new pill called
Drip Droppers.
And it's a long scientific name, but Drip Droppers is better. And this Little Squeezy kid is really easy to, like, they'll go hand in hand. It'll help promote our new drug we're making and give this industry plant some music to talk about. He'll die in about 15 to 23 years just from the drug overdose of Little Squeezies or whatever the drip drops. But we'll sell a shitload of that medication because he's singing about it in every song.
I mean, it could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Could be doing a cover of Fast Car.
That's true, dude. That's true. Now, do you think Fast Car is like code name for something, you know?
I actually think it's propaganda by the provincial and federal police to encourage speeding so they can
get more tickets,
meet their quota of tickets.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And I hate to bring it around to this, but that's the world we live in now, man. 10 years ago, oh dang.
You think the song would be faster then, you know?
When did Fast Car come out? Like in the 70s, 80s?
I don't know.
Depends what version.
Can you imagine speeding to Fast Car? You're in like a Ferrari and you're doing 250 miles per hour. And it's just silent in there, but you got anywhere. Yeah. That'd be hell, dude. That'd be absolute hell.
Did you hear that little knock in the motor?
Yeah, it was sweet. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that'd be hell. That'd be hell.
Played a lot of Hot Wheels, so pretty good at it.
Could say you nuked them.
You should have heard me as a kid playing Hot Wheels. Whoa! Pelle, you quiet down over there? No. Drag race going on.
Dude, you still play with Hot Wheels? What are you talking about?
A story about Hot Wheels. So when I grew up, our family had a friend of ours, and it's not Torrie. Oh, this guy with his ringer. Sounds like a commercial break in a show in the 70s. And Bewitched returns in a minute. So
catch up with the Jeffersons on this week's episode.
We had this family friends, and they had a kid who had he had autism, like to the level a little bit deeper than us.
Or? No, okay,
deeper on the spectrum. Great kid, super nice kid, but I was usually left to more or less babysit him and keep him entertained because, he was a good kid, but he played with my Hot Wheels cars, or we played with them, and he would push on them into the ground when he would drive them back and forth, and he would bend the wheels.
That would piss me off. Yeah.
And he wrecked every single one of my Hot Wheels cars.
So that the wheels are just like turned up.
Yeah, and what do you do?
Wreck them all.
What do you do? Do you get mad at him?
I mean, yeah. You has to learn that life's not going to be like that, right? You can't be doing that.
Well, I didn't get mad at him.
No,
I just let him wreck all
that's
my
good.
Hot Wheels cars.
But did you have Hot Wheels or were they Matchbox?
No, I did not have Matchbox.
Okay,
no.
all right. Okay.
Trash. Those are trash, dude.
I'm just saying.
Did you ever get the? They weren't Hot Wheels. I think Hot Wheels does make some. No, that's crazy. I forgot about Playmobil. But with the rubber tires.
I did have some that were magnetized under too, so they would like run up walls and shit.
Whoa. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in the space age in my house.
You eating mushrooms on the farm or what?
The cars are on the walls again, Dad. They're driving everywhere.
These things are nuclear. It's totally rad.
Yeah.
Oh, frick, that's funny, dude.
Good luck pushing these things down when it's on the ceiling.
You just
can't keep these cars down.
You're just on drugs. Do you remember penny racers?
Oh, yeah, you put the penny in the top? Yeah.
And then it would do a wheelie?
Yeah.
It's just a freaking scam.
Remember rail car racers? Or like you had to keep them on the tracks?
Yeah, those things were trash. I just held that button in all the way.
Yeah, and it would fly off and hit the wall.
Sucks.
Yeah, I never understood that you can't hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Do they still, I don't watch regular TV anymore, with commercials and stuff. What do they still do, like Hot Wheels commercials and toy
on
commercials?
kids programming.
It still is a thing though.
Yep, on like cartoon stations and stuff.
Maybe I should watch those just to see, because I remember watching like the Hot Wheels ones, and they always animated it.
They were really well done.
Yeah, like they amped it up, and then you got the Hot Wheels set, you put it out in front of you, and the car would ramp, and then it would just hit the ground, and that was it.
Never what it was.
Where in the commercial, the car ramps and it does like a flip and lands.
Remember, like even like RC cars. You ever get like a remote control car?
Yep.
Dude, I remember getting one, and I drove it for maybe 10 minutes, and I'm like, nope, this is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I got one. You get it for Christmas, right? And usually Christmas in our area is about -30. So you bring out a plastic car outside, because you can't, if it's big, if you get a nice big one, you can't really drive in the house. Your parents don't love it. So you take it outside. Well, you run into one thing and the thing blows apart in a million pieces. Also,
there's no jumps. There's no like monster that the car's running away from in the ad. There's always like the RC cars running from something.
Yep.
Or like it's fighting an alien or something.
It's gonna get off Volcano Mountain.
Yeah, dude. Never. It's never like that.
No.
I want to be in Volcano Mountain with my RC car. You know.
Yeah, Wow.
You ever like look at those
Now you
cars
made me
too,
sad.
and like look at them and be like, wow, I can almost picture myself in it. I want to be in there, you know? You ever look at them like that? Like there's like always cool designs, like the ones like where you would like sit in the center. It was like a rocket ship. And I would always like be like, hey, wow, I wonder what it's like to be there. I want to be there.
Yeah.
I want to be inside there. You never did that?
If it wasn't like, maybe I did a little bit, and then I was more interested talking about the current state of inflation going on right now.
This damn country.
This damn country that doesn't allow me to get into one of those vehicles because I can't afford one, because I'm worried about paying my mortgage with the current interest rates. But
so in this current country, we got a vote coming up here. You excited for the old electoral?
We have an election coming up?
Yeah, we have an election coming up.
When?
September, end of September, beginning of August or October.
For what? Like the country?
Yeah, I think so. Or like our province.
Oh, okay, not the country.
Well, whoever gets in on the province gets obviously a better odds for the country.
Dang. Okay. Well, I kind of know the way ours. Oh, actually, ours might not go that way.
Might not go that way.
That's right. Okay. Well,
might depend. Can you bet on that? Can I
think
put
you
money
can
down?
in the States.
Dang, that's sick.
I don't know if you can in Canada.
I feel like that'd be an easy bet, you know?
You think? Like for what? Like what?
Just like who's you're betting to get in? If I put $5,000 down on a bet for all like for a leader to get in, and it's obvious who, like, you have technically in Canada you have two choices, right?
Yeah, 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you think now? You seem pretty sold. I'm actually curious who you think. I haven't been paying enough attention. Who
am I picking?
Yeah, who you think it's going to get?
I don't think the Liberals are getting back in.
You think it? Then it's going to be conservative, because I don't think the NDP. I don't think they really got much.
See, I do think the NDP does.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. I think they're bigger than you think. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Because what's his name? Wob Canoe, like the legit is his name. Yep. He's also Indigenous, so take it easy.
Oh, we can't make fun of someone because of the color of their skin?
No.
I hate to bring it around here.
About 10 years ago in this fucking country.
You can make fun of someone for anything. Especially the color of their skin.
Anyways, he's got great commercials. It starts off, well, how do you do? I'm Wob Canoe. And I kill myself laughing every time. How do you do? I'm Wob Canoe.
Dude, if I'm going to go to one of his campaign things, and I'm going to stand in the crowd and go, we wob you, Wob.
You're the best, Wob. And then like the conservatives,
they lose,
right? They lose.
Yeah.
This election was a wobbly. Just absolute wobbly from this election.
If I'm him, man, I'm doubling down on
yeah,
that.
you got it.
Is his name, is that actually his name?
Wob. Dub Wob Canoe.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, have you also noticed there's less canoes in the area? Where are they going?
Seems there's been a wobbly. This is low-hanging fruit, dude.
Yeah, it is low-hanging fruit.
But I love it.
Shout out Wob, man. If you want to come on the podcast, come hang out with us. That'd be sweet. Get your voice out there to all 100, maybe 150 people that don't listen to this, but maybe the 10 people that do.
Yeah, maybe you'll swing. You'll swing that vote.
Yeah, we're a swing podcast.
Or sorry, swing what vote. I don't know who you're voting for, but I'm voting for Wob.
Yeah,
Dang,
so
man.
that's I hear the commercial every now and then, and I crack up.
Dang.
At least he's aware of it, like. How do you do? I'm Wob Canoe.
Like, is he making a joke about it himself, or?
Well,
is
it
he
rhymes,
serious?
right? It's clever. I think it's
do
me.
you
I
do
think he's
Wob?
making. I'm hoping he's making a joke, because then if you can't laugh at it, then you can't.
Yeah, he's got to be loud. But sometimes, man, politicians.
That's true.
Politicians and celebrities, they get a little bit in their own head.
That's true. Maybe that's the problem with politicians, is that they just can't
Get out of their own way.
can't get out of their own way.
Yeah.
Maybe live a little, joke a bit, have some fun, loosen up. But then there's also that Pierre guy, Polyev.
Mm-hmm.
The more I see him and hear him, I think he's a dork.
Do you?
Yeah. Like he just.
But
I
like,
just
are
get
you
dorky
voting on
vibes.
personality?
No, I'm not. I'm voting on what he says. But like him watching in public speak. He
does, but I think that's he plays into it, doesn't he? Kind of like Trudeau played into his Trudeau's a good looking guy or whatever.
Dude, they all have their own little thing.
Yeah.
Hey? It's crazy.
Yeah,
and then Trudeau just seems like an absolute doofus. Yeah,
yeah.
crazy. Like Trudeau just seems so out of touch with what's happening in
Seems
in the
disconnected.
country. It's very disconnected. It's very weird. And apparently, what he's got 13% approval rating.
Is that
Or
what it
his
is?
party
I heard
has
it dropped
is
off,
very
yeah.
low. I think NDP's at 35, and I'm not sure what the Conservatives are at. But
Yeah, man.
totally interesting to see what happens in our glorious country that is Canada.
You know what I'm gonna do is I think what we need is someone for the people. So here it goes. I hate to do this on such a big platform. But I thought no better time. I'm running
Away.
away. I'm wanting away
He is running away
to Montenegro
with this election.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
Actually, we're going to be the first dual candidates.
I don't even think that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing. Can you do that?
If we're married, we can probably.
Yeah.
So, how you doing, Thicky?
Sorry, Trudeau's already in my DMs.
Oh, I was looking for a bear to hibernate with, but I guess not. What's your deal? Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
What
Being
that
a
noise you
bear?
made? No, that part that you just did.
You called me a bear.
And then what was the noise you made? Why?
Because I'm a bear.
Okay.
Roar.
Nice save.
Roar.
Nice save, you filthy animal. No, but I think you should run, honestly.
I really think I should do some running. Yep.
Ooh. We're killing them.
Yep. Same with the leaders of the country. You know?
Yeah. Oh. Do you ever think there's someone in Yellowknife up there who's just doesn't know what's going on since
Oh yeah.
1954?
I feel like there's people in our area that don't know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Since 1954.
The guy on the bike with the iPad does.
Yeah. Well, he's like, wow, this technology's crazy.
We should put this on everything.
Yeah. He probably has a camera on. He can see through it.
I bet you it's just on a forward-facing camera on the iPad, and he's just watching the road through the iPad.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like a window.
Oh. You know what did happen this
What?
week that I did not mention, but I'll mention it now because we're on the topic of different ethnicities, so that's cool. So our house, formerly owned by a European family.
Okay.
Some cool features, some really neat features that they brought into this house, and then some not so great. So I'll start with the good stuff. They started with the European style windows where you can latch them close, latch them, they open halfway, or you can open them all the way.
Great design,
Very
well built.
cool.
Yep.
They feel good when you latch them shut. It's not like that cheap crap where you have to latch up top, latch in the bottom, garbage. These things are good. Now, they did originally, so the first thing we removed from the house was...
Before you go,
Yeah?
can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Which way do the light switch go on and off?
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You hit the top, turns on, hit the bottom, turns off.
Because normally they're like flipped.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is,
I don't
it's
know
like
why.
plugs,
Yeah.
like plugins.
Yep. They flip
That
them.
drives me nuts. Yep. Anyways, the bathtub in our basement originally was a bit of a spaceship. So it was a steam shower. It had jets in it. All cool in theory. Later, I learned that basically it looks cool, sounds cool, but our plumber notified us if, one, you can't really get any parts, and two, all the parts on it are cheaply built. So eventually they wear out and break. So we got that thing removed when it wore out and broke. So it was cool in theory, didn't work in practicality. Our upstairs shower has one of those cool wall-mounted units. So it's like a panel that sits on the wall. It's got dials on it instead of like a typical single dial that just turns your shower or your tap on and off. It had 4 dials. So top dial could turn the shower head above you on. So it was like a rain shower. Second dial could turn the removable shower head on and off. You could remove it and clean your butthole if you want. If you want to.
Not me.
The third dial turned on 6 jets that just frickin' pelted you. So I'll address that first off. This shower, you walk in, it has no door. It's completely glass. So you walk around a bit of a corner of this glass shower, and then you're there. So when you turn those jets on, well, if the water doesn't hit you, it hits the wall behind you and then splashes out into the room. So can't use those. And then the bottom dial turned on a foot washer thing. So it just poured water just on your feet, which was actually really nice. 1, for cleaning the dog, and 2, if you got some stuff on your feet, you didn't need a full shower, you could just wash your feet. Just like that. Well, that broke, and there was just rust pouring out from behind the panel. I didn't want to take on the task, so asked the plumber to come down, check her out. He got stuck, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Just kidding. He was fine.
Okay. Thank God. Could have helped him out.
I could have invited the bear boy over. Food's not in the tree today, buddy.
There's no caulking in this shower.
This shower needs some caulking. So this guy takes this thing apart. It's mangled.
Okay.
Find out the pipe fittings are the wrong fittings. And he's like, oh, I think we might be able to fix it. Goes to see if he can replace some of the fittings on this thing. No. They're unique to Europe. So this thing must have been brought over or imported.
And then just retrofitted.
And then retrofitted for our house. So, needless to say, we're getting a new shower panel installed.
Nice. So what you were hoping for to be like $250 is now probably $1,200, or
so haven't got the bill for the labor just yet. So that'll be a bill.
nice.
The panel itself is $400, and we bought one that was like middle of the road.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it'll be just to have a good shower, probably around $1,000. This bad boy cost us. But right now, because nobody in our area carries these panel showers,
You gotta wait a year for it.
it says it's coming on the 9th. So probably when this podcast comes out, hopefully we've got it already.
Right
on. But that means we had no shower until I mentioned to the plumber, is there any way you can just hook up the shower head to the shower? Like just some part of it? And he's like, well, we can't do the rain part that comes down like a regular shower, but we can do the removable handle. So now
you're wanding every time.
Yeah, dude. Great times.
You wash your hair with one hand? Or is there like a hanger?
We put a hanger on the glass door so we can put it there.
Nice.
But the settings aren't very gentle. It's like you're showering at a hotel.
Or you're camping.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So shout out to Europeans. You guys don't only haul great trailers, you install great showers.
It's also funny when European things break, it's fiercely expensive.
Always. And you can't find a part for like 15 years.
Good thing your windows haven't broke.
We're only going to make 4 of these.
But they're going to be well engineered.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a terrible accent. Fucking kill me, dude. Oh, I'm cringing. Oh.
I think it's better if you do a bad accent because they can't figure out what it is. If you do one too good, then they're like,
yeah, that's fair.
oh, these guys are just pieces of shit.
Yeah, well, that we are.
Yep. Also, the when we first moved into this house, the tap in the bathroom, I had to replace that because it was corroded. Well, they siliconed all the fittings to the water pipes. and they're plastic fittings on one end. One end's metal and one end's plastic. So you can't torch them off.
Yeah.
So I had to sit there with a freaking
And
heat
just
gun
scrape them off.
and another person and just wait for this sucker to get hot enough that you could turn it, but not hot enough that it would melt.
Oh my God.
And imagine 2 people underneath a vanity in a bathroom.
With a heat gun.
With a heat gun. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Needless
that's
to say, we bonded.
Yeah.
And fell in love.
Who'd you do this with?
The guy's name I will not mention because for his safety.
Yeah.
Married, he's got children.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you don't want heat gun under a vanity. That's a whole nother
heat gun. It was hot.
Yeah.
We were both sweating.
Ooh.
We were both under he had the wrench. I had the heat gun.
Nice.
We looked over at each other and, next thing you know.
Wow. Matrimony.
The nut was loosened.
Ooh.
As they
good
say.
one. Yeah. Yeah. Pipes were fitted.
Yeah. Yep. Pipes were fitted. Amen, brother. Yeah, I forgot about that story, but that freaking sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Damn.
So if you think you're having a bad day, you think your grandma died and shit's bad and the country's in decay, just think about my freaking shower.
Yeah, and it smells in here.
In here?
Yeah.
What does it smell like, actually?
Like you.
Oh, because I haven't had a shower.
You haven't had an appropriate shower. Yeah.
An appropriate shower.
How good is that shower going to be, though, when it's all up and running, though?
So the one I bought has
that?
an LED light in the
Oh,
head
my God. Why would you do that?
I hope I can sync it to some music.
Does it have a speaker in it, too?
I don't know, but it's got the time. It shows the time.
Were you complaining about European shit being overcomplicated?
And
I bought you bought one with an LED light bar in it?
Okay, the reason I bought it with that is because the reviews were good. Some of the reviews were really bad on some of them, and some of them were good. And this one had good reviews.
The good reviews were probably because, it's got a rainbow RBG light bar or whatever.
Imagine 5 a.m. and you fucking power that sucker up.
The shower's gay, everyone. The shower's gay. We get it. The shower came out.
David Guetta. Shout out to George Floyd.
Oh, that was weird when that happened.
And all I'm thinking of is 5 a.m. I don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah, it's like, dude, when he did that,
a hologram shines on the wall of him, top of the building.
It's that David Guetta clip on repeat. Yeah.
What was he saying first? He said something else, and then he shouted out,
"We all need world peace. I want prosperity," or something It was like he was the second coming of Christ
on top of a building
on
during
top
COVID.
of in New York and just saying random shit.
And
this
then
Dutch guy,
just current events.
Yeah, I mean, love that he cared to do that, but wow.
We need more nuclear submarines.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he shouted out Joy, freaking, I can't pronounce shit other than Montenegro.
Yeah, we're really good with that. We're really good with that today.
You know what this podcast is going to be called, eh?
Going to Montenegro. Yeah.
What if I just made the R on it capital and left all the other letters lowercase?
Don't do that.
Yeah, this thing's getting shut down for sure.
Don't do that.
I would never. I'm not that kind of person.
Thank
and
goodness.
It's we're deep into
we
this
do
thing.
know you're the kind of person that would buy an LED shower.
Yeah, and it's battery powered.
Dude, this all sounds bad. This all sounds bad. What were you thinking?
Dude, I don't know how that sucker, I'm a little worried. Because let's say they put the batteries in a place they don't get moisture. How do you get to them after, right? Like, how do they seal that off well enough?
Yeah, or if it is accessible, it's going to corrode.
Then it's going to corrode,
shit.
yeah. So we'll find out. Okay, but
I cannot wait to sit back down here in maybe a year. Well, Tor, the lights stopped working on the shower, but the shower still works.
So
I'm just going to put a light bar above my shower, like an LED light strip above my shower.
Just get a ring light.
Yeah.
And run an extension cord.
That seems so unnecessary.
Dude, get a ring light
That's
like TikTokers do and put your phone in it above you and make TikToks.
Of me in the shower.
Shout out Kim Jong-un.
To Pelle's LED shower.
And just have your roommate.
I know he's listening right now.
Yeah, flipping the switch on and off.
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. That'd be great.
But guess what color it is?
It's black.
It's matte black, baby.
Yeah.
Hell
Should
yeah.
have known.
Guess what? It's still got 4 jets in it too.
That's sweet. I'm kind of jealous. Yeah.
And man, like
That'd
think
be
about
sweet.
how far, like if you have a rain shower head and you're attached to your wall,
Yeah.
how far away do you think that rain shower head typically is?
How far away?
Yeah, like from you when you're showering.
Well, hopefully I dream to have a rainfall shower head one day, but
Like what? 1.5 feet, would you say?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So think about this. Now think about how far you're standing away from the jets when you turn them on. You're
Okay.
You're a freaking foot and
You'll
a
be
half.
clean. You'll be clean. Yeah. It's like a SpaceX.
Yeah,
launch.
you gotta
Yeah,
stand up against the wall like you're flipping getting ready to go to jail.
They strip you down. Nikki comes in with some dry soap and hucks it at you.
Yeah. Clean up, bitch. Bend over.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, dude. Like how
Yeah,
dumb
that's
is
funny.
that?
Yeah.
You gotta stand far enough away that this thing doesn't
Rip the skin off.
flipping. It's
you.
like I'm getting taken to the car wash to get power washed.
You just do this and rotate.
Yeah, man. Some people like they wax themselves in the bathroom. I wax myself too, and then I go in the shower and clean off that just the residue.
Yeah.
Just walk out of there. I can go play.
You're chrome. You look like you're chrome.
Yeah, I can go play in mud and the shit just drips off me. Like those
Do you
Rain-X
throw a
commercials.
coin in your shower and just turn it to super soak?
No, I throw a battery in it now. You should see there's a pre-soak on it.
Nice. Nice. You get the tire foam with that shower?
It smells like cherries.
Is there like you paying some kid at the end of your shower to chamois you as well?
Dude,
You tried
I just
that
thought
out?
of an invention.
What?
This is the most bro thing ever. Doing a podcast.
Dude.
Bro, this is gonna go nuclear. So what I'm thinking is, why don't they have dials that dispense soap for you? Comes out of the shower head.
They probably do,
You
man.
just turn the dial and it foams up.
Yeah, I guess. That'd be kind of nice.
You turn the dial off,
Yeah.
just rinses you off.
Just another thing to break, you know?
You
Does it come in LED?
You hear the pumps go off?
Yeah.
Pump the soap.
Gunk. Whatever. You remember in the old, you do the spot free rinse, and the old so there'd be this loud bang every 10 seconds. I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah, just pumping it out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Yeah, like that'd be sick though. But and then you run out one day and you have to go change the jug in the basement.
And it's like it weighs 100 pounds going down the stairs with it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
I'd replace it with Coca-Cola, like a bag of Coca-Cola syrup.
Yeah.
Just clogs the lines.
Oh. Then you run some vinegar through it.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
Oh.
Well, someone's showering. Oh, well, your
God.
child is showering.
Yeah.
Well, you want to close on that note?
Yeah, we could shut her down, man.
Cool, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Send Torrie an email. Even if it's hate mail, he likes it. So.
Oh, by the way, it's been a week. I'm still sober.
Oh, shit.
So
The sober update, baby.
yeah, we're still sober.
Dang, I might cut this, throw it right in the start. How's it been going? Let's quickly update
It's
that.
been good. Yeah, no. Haven't had really any trouble with it. Not what I thought I would, anyways.
Here, I'm gonna preface this so we can cut it right
Yeah.
to the start. Torrie, how has your sobriety in the first week been?
Relatively easier than I thought. We did go to a pool party on Saturday.
Yep.
That was probably the toughest part for me, just because it's a nice, hot, sunny day.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
by a pool. I'm gonna want some cold ones.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I did bring cold ones, but they were non-alcoholic. But yeah, no, it's been good.
I was actually gonna text you after that day because I was like, that's a tough one. Like that's
Yep.
a real first week in.
Yeah, and then we went to one of my favorite restaurants. Couldn't have it was tough, but no, I feel better. I don't feel as bloated, if that sounds correct. Like I don't feel as puffy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
And
like,
it's only been a week, so I don't know. Like in my
Dang.
gut area, at least.
yeah. Well, I mean, you look
Yeah.
good.
Thanks,
good.
thanks,
So
man.
if that means anything.
Right on.
So shout out Torrie. If you guys want to encourage this guy, comment, like, subscribe, do all
To
that
the
stuff.
podcast.
to Torrie.
Podcast.
To Torrie's
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah.
For his beer fund when this ends.
Add to the GoFundMe for the beer fund. Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Ciao.